So this is a question about how my thoughts is on Nipsey Hussle. First off, I'm gonna say it like this: if I was to label him in a category, he would be my fifth, maybe sixth new school rapper. I wouldn't necessarily say he would be in a category of one of my favorite rappers, but what y'all need to fail to understand is I've been listening to Nipsey Hussle since before y'all knew who Nipsey Hussle was, type shit. Like everybody didn't really cling on to Nipsey Hussle to what I think it was either that Crenshaw album or that last one before he died, that Victory Lap. I was listening to him way before any of that shit. Like I can't remember the exact names of the project, so I don't want to say it and be wrong. But I've been listening to him since like what Bullets Ain't Got No Name or Bulletproof, something like that, volume 1 through 3, plus the other old shits. Like, man, when I say I was listening to Nipsey for, y'all don't even know, like, this hat alone kind of speaks and it takes me back damn near. I ain't intentionally wore this for this video, but shit, it was just on some random coincidence shit. But this hat right here, bro, when I was doing my thing heavy with the shits, like, I had this shit since I was in 9th grade, bro. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. I'm surprised I still got this bitch even after I graduated high school. But and went through college, like, man, I still got this bitch looking all crispy clean, damn near brand new type shit. Like, man, that shit crazy. But anyways, when I was doing my thing, like Nipsey was one of the niggas that I used to bump. Like, man, like I said, I wouldn't say one of my favorite rappers, but he was one of the main select few of rappers that I actually listened to out of my time frame or just in general type shit. Like, man, Pay My Dues. Damn, I can't think of the name of that song. Konnichiwa, mama. She don't know what I'm saying, but she know what I'm saying. Man, like my nigga Nipsey, bro. And then on top of that, he was basically like the opposite of Game for real, who actually was in that category of my favorite rapper. So it was like shit. And on top of that, he was representing for the Crips for real. Like, I know y'all have Snoop Dogg, but from the perspectives and the stories I heard from the OGs, plus me personally, I never really got into his music overall for real. Like, it was just because he basically just rap basic for real. Like, he didn't say no cold shit that stood out, no real shit. Like, yeah, he just say words type shit. Like, he would be damn near one of the people that's considered like just going in the freestyle. I mean, going in the studio freestyle and saying whatever type shit. I don't know, because if he write that shit, then goddamn, bro, especially for your age, brother, man, sheesh. But anyways, Nipsey, like, shit, him personally, like, he related to my gangbanger perspective of me being a Crip for real. So when I said I was listening to that nigga for a minute, but anyways, my personal thoughts on him, I can't really say too much because it ain't like I never met him or anything, but off of the spiritual energy I feel from him, I say overall, I can't really give you a solid solidification of an answer because a lot of y'all fail to realize that the person who, how can I say this? The actual person and for example, the musical person that y'all listen to are two different personas or two different perspectives or two different people type shit. Like, anybody can go to the studio, you feel me, make good songs or whatever, and then you feel me, you have your perspective of that person and feel like you can relate to that person, or you feel me, they put on the image in interviews of how they want to show off type shit in comparison to who they actually are behind closed doors in general. And me personally, like I said, I ain't met him or know anybody that actually do know him. So it ain't like I really can give you too much of a perspective of even a he say, she say type shit. But from my perspective of what I got off of him, I feel like he a solid brother. And then on top of that, the way he was giving back to his community, it was like he was basically another one with that mindset. And a lot of people gonna try to destroy your character's image when they need to or want to or whatever the case is, off vendettas or petty shit or whatever the case is. So you feel me? Like, with that being said, they tried to smear his name off of certain shit, but then at the same time, he was a part of certain shit too. So I don't really know. Like, people fail to realize, like, Nipsey been around that shit for a minute too. He part of the industry. He ain't necessarily an industry plant, but he joined the industry. He a nigga that actually lived a certain perspective, and then you feel me, switched over to the Hollywood type shit. He ain't get as far as he wanted to go with the shit, but overall, like, even the victory lap and like how he got them flags tatted, like that's not supposed to be for a victory lap, because what is the lap that he is celebrating or pronouncing victory of type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, he a Freemason, you feel me? No different from other people type shit. He just had his own perspective on it, and he was in it for however he was in it. But you feel me? He was part of that shit too. But overall, I don't know. I feel like certain people, I don't know, because I don't know what people do behind closed doors, but from the perspective of the images that we can view off of certain people, I will say, off of my perspective or understanding or guessing, I feel like God, he he forgives certain people off of who they spirit genuinely is. So, you feel me? Him or certain people making certain decisions or opportunities is no different from the next person choosing to make a 9 to 5, or you feel me, just whatever option or route they choose to take. Sometimes we make mistakes, and you feel me, try to figure out how to work through the mistakes to correct our wrongs and better ourselves. And like I said, I don't really know too much about Nipsey behind closed doors to say too much about him, but you feel me, like, even before he died, where he was trying to write the autobiography of the one man. I forgot his name. I'm gonna post the shit somewhere, but I forgot his name. But how he was trying to make people more aware of how it's more natural healing and fruits and herbs and just natural things that could technically shut down the pharmaceutical companies, and you feel me, put a lot of them higher power people in worse positions than what goes along with the agenda type shit. You feel me? Because even where Nick Cannon loved another puppet, but you feel me, like, even where he claimed to pick up the story of where Nipsey left off, you only heard shit about shit from him saying anything about that shit after. And do you know why? Because he just not only wanted the attention at that time, but also it was trying to either if he was to continue that shit, if he was to continue that shit, he gonna change the false narrative of whatever they tell him to change it to. B, even if they was to do that, they probably, or they clearly not, but they most likely wouldn't have anyway, because of who the man actually is. So it would have made people more self-aware, even if they did choose to change the narratives of how they want to present this man. See, man, he don't even own his own show, bro. What the hell he gonna do for somebody else's legacy? Trying to just stop, bro. Just stop. Like, you was just better off not even saying anything at that point, because it's like, damn, bro, now you got the attention on you for no reason, just lying for no reason, motherfucker. Just damn, Nick. What, man? Take your ass back to drumline, bro. I'm sorry. Anyways, But even the way he was like, what else did he do? Like it's just been a minute since, you feel me, since Nipsey died. So uh, it's just hard for me to remember the good things he did. You feel me? Then what did he do? Oh, building. From what I heard, he was building the store to put in his hood. You feel me? Like for our community type shit. And which is I don't know how it was gonna be or nothing like that. I do my research while posting this shit, but you feel me? Like from what I could tell, like overall, he was a person that cared about his community, and he wasn't just another one that wanted to succeed for his own self gain and own benefits. You feel me? So I don't know. Like, may God have mercy on his soul, R.P. Because I appreciate the legacy that he did leave from the perspective of just helping me get through life the way he did with his music and just having me understand certain shit a little better. But overall, like I said, he was a puppet and he was part of that shit too. But overall, shit, I'm no one to judge, so I can't really say too much. But off of the image that he presented, I got much respect for him.